Right before Pride Month begins, Ohio legislators sponsoring House Bill 616 are testifying about the proposal. The bill is modeled after Florida's Don't Say Gay bill and also seeks to ban critical race theory. The proposal has received both backlash and support from groups around the state. State House reporter Morgan Trout tells us more about the heated first hearing.
It's the first hearing for a new bill in the Ohio House that would change the way schools talk about diversity.
This bill is designed to protect parental rights and protect children from indoctrination.
This bill is an instrument to perpetuate hate, racism, homophobia, transphobia, anti-Semitism, xenophobia.
Republican Representatives Gene Schmidt and Mike Loychek gave sponsor testimony for House Bill 616 Tuesday. This bill would ban the teaching of divisive and racist concepts, which include critical race theory, equity and inclusion learnings, and sexuality and gender.
This bill will ensure that the classroom is a place of learning, not a place of biased political talking points.
Cynthia Peoples with nonpartisan organization Honesty for Ohio Education says teaching any of those topics aren't biased or political talking points. They're just history. Maria Bruno with Equality Ohio says the bill is confusing. It outright bans the topics for up to third grade, but it's unclear what happens after that.
The Don't Say Gay, Don't Mention Race bill, it is very expansive in what it tries to ban and very ambiguous in what it tries to ban.
Even the bill's sponsors didn't have that answer.
The State Board of Education will define what is racially inherent, what is diversity.
That's the job of legislators to define these concepts if you're going to put them forward.
Bill supporters like Mission America's Linda Harvey say we need to hear, quote, both sides of the issue.
What it is, it's a very powerful political movement. And to have it be influencing our public schools to the point where there's one viewpoint and you're telling younger and younger children that there is only one viewpoint.
People are finally able to be their true selves and be honest about who they are and how they identify.
But for some supporters, what this really comes down to is religion.
There are an awful lot of traditional families that do not believe these lifestyles are moral, nor are they necessary.
You know, last I heard, our public schools are supposed to not have religion injected into them.
We have advanced beyond what some would consider a traditional family.
The bill won't be heard again until next fall. At the State House, Morgan Trout, News 5.